wanted to stop in really quick and do a fast eyeshadow tutorial for you all. It's probably my most complimented thing that I do, and the comment that I get all the time is I wish I could do eyeshadow like that. So I wanted to show you how I do it. It's really not that hard, and I feel like everyone can do it. It just takes a little practice like everything else in life. So that's what I'm gonna do right now. I thought, why not? So today I'll be using the Bare Necessities palette from Colourpop. I just got this a couple days ago and I'm absolutely obsessed with it. So this is what she looks like. Colourpop is my favorite. I am slowly collecting a lot of their palettes. So what I like to do, let me bring you guys in closer. And it's going to be a little difficult from this. So, I did my face, and I did my bronzer and my highlight. And then I went ahead and I used my powder to do the base because I just don't really find any bases that I like right now, eyeshadow wise. So I'm gonna go ahead and go in with, let me try to clean this a little bit. Oh, that made it way worse. Okay. So I usually do like 3 colors. If I'm getting wild, I'll do like 4, but just for a basic everyday, I do about 3 different shades. So I'm gonna go ahead and use like a medium color. So I'm gonna go in with this one here. It's called Hot Gossip. And I'm just gonna use this brush. It's pretty fluffy. It's not like super dense and compact. So even though it doesn't look super fluffy, it definitely is my blending one. Okay, so that's what it looks like right now. Don't worry about getting it like all crazy over here in your eye. I'm gonna touch it up later with powder, so it's not that big of a deal. Unless you're using some kind of eyeshadow that doesn't come off, like, who is it? L'Oreal has that like tattoo eyeliner or whatever, or eyeshadow stuff. I own a couple of them and they're like super long wear. Then maybe worry about it, but other than that, you'll be fine. I'm just gonna do the same thing over Mia. And I like to give it a little angle, so it kind of goes with my cat eye. And like, try not to go all the way up to your eyebrow, but we are gonna clean it out later, so don't worry about it too much, but just don't like go really dark underneath your eyebrow. So that's that. And then we're gonna go in with a darker color. I'm gonna use, let's do Velveteen. So it's this darker brown here. And then we're just gonna really darken the outside in a triangle kind of shape. Again, so it looks like a cat eyeliner. And then just blend it in a little bit, but you want the majority of the dark to stay on the outside. Okay, like that. I also usually only use 2 brushes, so it's not like you need an entire eye brush palette for this look also. It's super easy. And then I want to just make sure that one eye isn't like way darker than the other, and that in here it's blended. My eyes are hooded, so I sometimes get like a lighter color in there. Okay. Now we're gonna do the fun part. So I'm gonna take this brush and use Silk Teddy. That's this really pretty color here. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go from the inner corner of my eye to about halfway. Okay. Okay, so that's what it looks like now. And then we're gonna go back in with that brush we were using before and just make sure that it's not a harsh line. And I'm gonna blend it into the top here, kind of bring it down a little bit. Darken the outside a little more. Now, see how this is it's not blended at all. So I'm gonna go in and just kind of blend it a little bit more. And that's just all you want to do until you get it right. Until you get it where you want it. So I'm going to take this brush. Oh, so I lied. I'm going to use 3. So I'm going to take this little brush that I have here and use a lighter color. Sometimes I will just go back in with my foundation and use that to clean it back out because I am using my foundation as the base coat color thing. Clearly I'm a professional. I'm gonna go in with In the Buff right next to the Silk Teddy and just, it doesn't matter if you get it on your eyebrow, just clean this out. Okay, and if you make that too harsh of a line in there, then you can go back in with the first brush, blend it through again, you know, kind of make it a little bit more smoky looking, just like this. And it's not gonna, you know, as long as you're not putting a bunch more dark color on it every time you go back in, you're gonna be fine. Okay, so it looks pretty good. Okay, so that is how I do the top. The bottom, I just go in with this brush here, and do the same color, dark color that you use on the outside, on the bottom. And just bring it in from here. And yes, I realize this is the fourth brush. I lied again. Sometimes if I'm feeling a little jazzy, I'll go back in with that glitter color and do it like right here a little bit and kind of blend it out. But just for an everyday look, this is what I do. And then I need to cover my palette back up with the little plastic thing. And then what I do is I go in with my powder and clean any excess out and kind of shape it. And then it gives it an even more of that cat eye triangular look there. And it clean all that up. Sometimes it gets on my nose. Do it over here. Go back in and kind of blend that line. And there we go. That is literally how I do my everyday eyeshadow. This is how I'll wear my eyeshadow to work. If I'm doing a photo shoot or a car show or something like that, I'll throw on some winged eyeliner. Today I'm going to do that because I'm going to be doing some photos and some clothes and stuff. So I will put a liner on over this. Otherwise I'll just throw on mascara, and this is how I'll go to work. And I'll obviously eyebrows and stuff, but eyeshadow wise. I will go and I will do the exact same thing that I just did there with any color palette that I own. I have this orange one from Colourpop. I'm obsessed with orange. I don't know where it came from. All of a sudden, I love orange. So I will go and I'll use, you can see I clearly love this palette a lot. So I'll go in with this color Dynamite here as my first shade. And then I'll use, depending on how I feel, sometimes if I want a real orange look, I'll go with, it's just 3 O's is the name of this. I'll go with that one to darken it. And then I'll use this one that I obviously love so much for the glitter inner part. If I don't want as much brown or as much orange, I'll go with this brown here. I've done like super sunset with this pretty like pink orangey color in the center. So it's just, you use any colors you want and you just do the same exact thing. I do the same thing with this pink palette, my red palette. They're all from Colourpop. The Sweet Talk is amazing. It's got a lot of great options in like peachy colors. So I think you can definitely do it. Don't tell me that you wish you could do it. Try it when you have downtime. Just do it after you get home from work. Try it out. You know, when it doesn't matter, then wash your face. So anyways, I hope you guys really enjoyed this video. And yeah, like, comment, subscribe. Thank you for joining me. All right, guys, have a great day.